The first time I tried journaling, I was a kid. I remember writing simple things about my day.
Tuesday, I lost a tooth. Wednesday, visited the dentist. He was kind. I liked him. Thursday, the weather was good. I had a nice walk. Ate good hamburger.
Then journaling disappeared from my life almost 20 years. Of course, here and there I used to do end-of-year reflections or some random notes when life got overwhelming, but there was no real structure. Now, as I started my 100-day Odyssey trying to uncover myself, become a free person, full-time creator, and of course better version of myself, I realized something. I needed self-awareness like never before. My mind was cluttered. I needed balance. So I decided to run an experiment. 7 days of journaling. Every morning. On an empty stomach. Maybe a little bit of coffee, but daily. I knew there were fancy methods like answering guided questions or doing structured reflections, but I chose the simplest way, just write. Thoughts about yesterday, feelings about today, anything that comes to my mind. And even though people love to romanticize leather-bound notebooks and beautiful pens, I'll be using my second brain, Obsidian. It's easier to organize my thoughts there. And honestly, my colleagues at work would appreciate if I type faster and reply to their emails quicker. I promise I'll try pen and paper, but in order to know which one I liked more, you'll have to stick around till the end, because I will be doing that somewhere in the middle of this experiment. Day 1. Honestly, I was skeptical. I opened my laptop, created a new note with today's date, and then just stared at the blinking cursor. Should I start with Dear Diary? Or hey, it's my first journal entry? Or just start dumping whatever random stuff came to mind? I don't know, but eventually that began. Writing what I was thinking, what had bothered me yesterday, how I felt right now. Once I started, the words just kept flowing. It turned into a decent-sized article without even realizing it. And when I finished, for the first time in a long while, my mind felt clear. It pulled me out of autopilot. Instead of blindly rushing into my morning routine, I actually connected with myself. Just sat there, alone with my thoughts. I let them pour through my fingers onto the screen, and that felt weirdly therapeutic. As the days went on, it got easier. Sitting down, opening Obsidian, letting the mind wander onto the page. Then around day 4, I thought, what if I try writing on paper? It felt different, more romantic, more personal. There is something about pen and paper that typing can't replicate. You are not tethered to a desk. You can journal outside, in a park, under the sky. And maybe one day I'll keep a physical journal too, but for this experiment it was a fun detour. Looking back, journaling did something real to me, and it's not just gaining mental clarity, that's too vague. First of all, I started to procrastinate less. By untangling my messy thoughts in the morning, it was easier to focus during the day. I got a clearer structure of the day. Not just blocks on a Google Calendar, but real awareness of what my day should look like. You know, a bird's-eye view and why each thing inside mattered. My mood actually improved. Every morning I used journaling as a way to comfort myself, to mentally set the tone for the day, almost like a personal affirmation. And finally, decision-making got easier. Because I had a better grasp of what had happened yesterday and what truly mattered today, prioritizing became simpler. Journaling turned out to be less about writing and more about reconnecting with myself. And if you still think that journaling is stupid, just give it 7 days. It might surprise you too.